Hello and welcome to How to Automotive. In today's video, we're going to talk about lighting, and in particular, we're going to be talking about the Gearwrench Tools Windlight / underhood rack system. So stay tuned for that. So the Gearwrench Tools Windlight and rack system is a lot different than your average light bar system that you're probably familiar with seeing out there, the underhood lights that you've seen out there in previous brands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the unique features of this light and why you might want to add this to your collection, and so you can make that decision for yourself. So come with me and I'm going to show you all about the light. So here is what they call the wing light. The reason why they call that is because it can fold out like a wing like this and fan out, and it's going to project light to the left and to the right. There's a switch on the back here. So this is on, I believe this is high setting, which is about 1,000 lumens, and runtime is about 2.5 hours on the full high setting is what I found. They said it runs 4 hours, but I believe that's on the lower setting. So 4 hours of runtime on the lower setting, but I like to run them on the high settings, and I found that it runs about 2.5 hours of non-stop, you're just working 2.5 hours of non-stop light producing. But if you want to lower it down, you can double that time almost. So it also has on the ends here, it has spotlights, so you can switch the switch around and switch it to a spotlight, and you can use it to spotlight directly on whatever you want to use, or you can pop it off the rack here. So it hooks on like this. Now you can use it as a flashlight. I found the flashlight portion of it super handy. Here I'm using it on the some dash work here. I'm removing a shifter here. I'm using the light to shine down there and find the bolts that I need to remove. This shifter worked perfectly without over illuminating, but just that perfect light. I was also able to use it in a floodlight situation in a dash area. So right here I'm using it with the winglets opened up. Because it's magnetic, I was able to stick it on things inside this van here to illuminate the dash while I worked on it. I also put the winglet light to work underneath the vehicle. I stuck it to some suspension parts here with the magnet, and I used it to illuminate the belt area here to change that out. So installing the rack on the vehicle is easy. You just hook it on one side of the hood, stretch it out with the spring-loaded springs, and hook it on the other side. It has soft pads on the hook, so it won't damage the car. Now you can install your wing light by just hooking it onto the rack right here. This is a little spot where it hooks onto. So it's super easy. Now you can adjust your light. You can also take it off and move it to the left or to the right, or you can slide the center portion of the rack in or out or left or right to illuminate exactly where you're working. So where it really shines is when you use it as a floodlight. I got it hooked on the rack here. I got it set on the highest setting. It has all kinds of adjustability, left, right. You can turn the rack itself left or right. You can slide it side to side to pinpoint that light exactly where you're working. So that's what I really like about this Gearwrench tool setup here, is the flexibility to use it in multiple applications, under suspension, inside the vehicle, under the hood. Just no matter what you're working on, there's always a use for it. So the battery pack is built into the flashlight itself. It comes with a charger. You cannot swap batteries out of the light. You just have to charge it when it goes dead. So when the battery runs down, there's two things. You're going to see a light here, red light here will come on, and also the light will flash at you, or blink at you, letting you know that the battery is almost dead and needs to be charged. It charges very quickly. I don't have a spec on how fast it charged, but it seemed to have charged in about an hour for me, from completely zero to fully charged. Another cool feature is you can buy these lights separately and add as many of these lights to the rack as you want to. So if you're interested in one of these wing light rack systems, I will leave links for it in the description of the video. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway to be announced at a later date on my Instagram channel. So make sure you're following the How to Automotive Instagram channel for your chance to win one of these wing lights from Gearwrench Tools. So stay tuned for that. I'm Brian Nelson from How to Automotive. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, encourage you to subscribe, invite you to head over to the howtoautomotive.com website for more valuable videos like this. Thank you again for watching, and good luck with the tool giveaway on the How to Automotive Instagram page.